So this very first video on my YouTube channel is about business, particularly starting a business with no money. Now, I come across this all the time. People tell me that they need money to start a business. And I can tell you 100% you do not need any money to start a business at all. There's probably infinite ideas of businesses that can start with no money. And there's, of course, a ton of businesses that can start with very little money. So one thing that I've been blessed with, thank you, is lots of ideas. I just have so many ideas. And during the day, I get business ideas, and I wish I had more hours in the day to put them into practice, but I don't. And so a lot of these ideas end up nowhere, just in my head and then in the bin. And I feel like it's such a pity because so many people tell me that they need money to start a business, and yet I'm coming up with ideas of businesses that don't need any money or very little money. And I thought, let me share them because it would be great if people could do them anywhere in the world, right? So I'm going to be churning these out often because I have lots of ideas. It's just the time to film. It's not really, filming. That's tough. I'm a super mom. So anyway, that's another subject. So the one business. And this happened very recently. We're trying to clear my boyfriend's garage. He's got a lot of things in there from who knows when. And I say to him, babes, we got to sell this in Facebook Market. He is not a Facebook market person at all. In fact, he buys a lot of toys and then they sit there and then he gives them away. He just gives them away. And he's like, listen, you take care of it. You do it, whatever you make, because I want to renovate more rooms in the house. It's like, whatever you make, you can put it towards the budget of the renovation. I'm like, brilliant. So I'm selling all of these things on Facebook Market. And I'm thinking, I could be doing this for anyone. I could be doing this for a friend. I could be doing this for a stranger, whatever, right? So think about putting a very simple website, which, I love GoDaddy. It takes it's so easy. You make a very simple website of what you do. You don't even need a website, to be honest, because this is kind of a referral kind of business. And you can even scout for business, but it's more of a referral kind of business. And you go to a friend who's got a lot of junk or a lot of things, and you say, listen, let's go through your stuff, right? You tell me if you want to keep it or if you want to let it go. Let's be brutal here. Obviously, try and encourage people to get rid of things because by the way, it's very therapeutic. It's wonderful when you clear your garage or your house or whatever. So you kind of do two things in one, right? You make the money from the sale of these things that they're not using. And you also kind of declutter, which is amazing for a lot of people. And trust me, a lot of people need help with this. A lot of people just have a lot of clutter and they just can't, get rid of it, or it's hard for them. I think it's Maria Kondo. Somebody gifted me that book when I turned 30. And I thought, what an odd book to get given. And I thought, it's one of the best books I read. It's Maria Kondo, how she gets rid of things in the house, or how she declutters. And basically, just very briefly, and I think it's important to mention it because it's something that you can use. She says you hold an item and you see how it makes you feel. I love it. If the item makes you feel good, then you should keep it. If the item makes you feel bad, then you should sell it or give it away. Brilliant. I've remembered that from the book, a couple of other tips. But you could say that to people. Come, let's go to your house. Let's go through everything. You then take a photo of everything that they would like to sell. Make sure that you take good photos from lots of angles. On Facebook Market, you want to have lots of angles, not just one photo of the item. Close-ups, especially if it's broken, things like that. So you need to get good at taking photos, right? It's very easy, honestly. And you just put a nice background. As soon as you do this, you already stand out from other posts, because most people put like a really bad photo, bicycle, like 500 Rand, whatever dollars. So do that, discuss with your friend how much they would like, but bear in mind that things on Facebook Market sell for what other things on Facebook Market sell. So if this thing, I'm in South Africa, we have Rand. So if this thing costs 10,000 Rand, don't expect to get 8,000 or, charge 8,000 Rand if everybody's selling it for 5,000 Rand. So you will get good at reading the market. I always put things slightly below. So if, say, I don't know, it's like he's selling, for example, this camping, it's a camping cupboard. And most people are selling it for 750, 750, 700, maybe a kind of a bad one for 500. Then I put mine for 500. It's a good one, but I want to sell it. I'm not interested in getting 50 Rand more. I'm interested in selling it. And here in South Africa, I don't go below 100. Maybe you want to go higher than that, not below 200, not below. It depends. You know what I mean? Depends if it's somebody who's got high price items or lots of little things. Anyway, you do all the work, you take the photos, you put it on Facebook, and the only thing that they do is they have to tell you their availability to be home for people to go and fetch it. And you tell them cash on hand, and you help your friend with times. I mean, he must just keep you updated on timeless. So you do have to kind of message people, and then you pass on to WhatsApp and da-da-da-da. But it's free. It's just your time. And then you say to your friend, I would like 30% of all the sales, or whatever price feels comfortable for you. I think 30% is decent. I think 50% feels like too much, but 20% for all that work, he wasn't going to get anything anyway. It's been sitting there for years and years. I feel like, a third to you, 2/3 for them. But whatever you decide, then you can negotiate. I don't know. Super easy business. You can literally do it like tomorrow. And the great thing with this and any other business really is that you just learn by doing it. After you do one, I promise you, your second one is going to be so much better, and your third one so much better. But by the time you do 10 of these, you'll be quite the pro, and you can make money with $0.